Yo guys, what is going on? JPS back for another video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about my upcoming trip to the UK, some of the things I'm nervous about, some of the things I've planned out, and one last video where I asked for some advice and tips. This is my first time traveling internationally, and really my first time traveling at all alone. I hardly ever travel alone because, as you know, it's expensive, but I've been so blessed and grateful to have this platform where I've been able to make some money and enjoy myself and travel places and do things like that. So this is such a great opportunity. I'm gonna make the most out of every second of it, and I thought you guys should see this. I went to the bank today, pulled out some cash, but actually it's not normal cash, well, for me at least. So got some pounds. So if you see me in public when I'm over there, please don't rob me, because this will be on my person. It's not that much, it's like 300 pounds, and I think I'm gonna get a little bit more before I leave, just to be safe. I know y'all have the electronic payments everywhere, but it can't hurt. I mean, it could if I lose it, but I think I'm gonna get like 500 pounds. Let me know if you think that's a good idea. But yeah, I thought I'd just take some time to sit down with you all and talk about the itinerary and some things I'm nervous about with regard to the trip. My nerves about the rail strikes and my transportation for this trip have been eased. They cannot legally declare a strike without a 2-week buffer or warning. Thankfully, I'll actually be leaving in less than 2 weeks. So the trip is coming upon us much quicker than I expected and anticipated. I have this week to plan and pack, and it's gonna be a race to the finish. I'm kidding. I have literally 7 days to pack. I mean, it can't be that hard, right? So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about too, like packing list. I was thinking of packing. I want to pack as lightly as possible, of course, so I can be more versatile with my luggage, and if I have to carry it around, I can. What if I wore like one outfit like every day? Is that a good idea? Let me know. No, I'm kidding. But I was gonna bring like not that much stuff. I just wanted to bring like, maybe I'll wear the same hoodie a couple times, the same t-shirt a couple times, just so I have a really light suitcase and light bag. Another thing I'm kind of nervous about is how ambitious this is, which is something a lot of you have talked about. I have an ambitious itinerary, okay? I wanted to make the most out of this trip. Obviously, it's a huge investment, and I want to see as much as possible for this first trip that I'm over there. It has definitely been an ambitious itinerary, I will admit. I tried to keep things grounded. I may have put too much. I don't know. Time's gonna tell. So what will that mean if I have put too much, or I've chosen too many places and not enough times? That, like, I don't exactly know what that's gonna mean for me. I guess I'll just be exhausted and won't be able to film or something. I don't know, but I think I'll be all right. I think the only thing I'm nervous, like I'm so worried about this jet lag. We come in and there is no, it's like we hit the ground running as soon as we land. I mean, we have that day to chill, the rest of that day once we land, sleep, and then that next day, boom, like we have one day in that city, it's on to the next. So the only city that we're staying 2 days in is Edinburgh. Also, I do have something in the works. Y'all, you need to stay tuned, because this trip, there's something a lot of you aren't even expecting. Like when you see the video, you're gonna be so surprised. But another thing I was thinking about is, what is my upload schedule gonna look like? Do I pre-record some videos for when I'm gone and post them, or do I take a complete week break? Now, I've seen the breaks work on YouTube before. Like, people take a week break and then they start the series up or whatever. I think that's a good idea, and maybe I could post a couple YouTube shorts or shorter videos, like just things that compile quickly, like us going on the plane or us arriving, to keep you guys engaged, so I'm not completely, like, you don't forget about me after a week. So let me know what you think about that, because I feel it's weird for me to just record these videos, and obviously all you guys want to see is the trip. Because let me know if you guys think that would be a good idea, would be to take like a sneak peek of each city's vlog. That might be crazy. So it's like every day I post a very quick, like 30-second clip of like a sneak peek of what that vlog is going to look like, because I'm doing one vlog for each city, or multiple. I don't even know yet. That's another thing. Like, how am I gonna do the vlogs for this trip? Like, am I gonna do each city gets one vlog, each thing I do gets one vlog, like going to the pub, going on the London Eye, going here, going like, or should I compile them all into like day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4? Like, y'all should let me know, because I want this series and these vlogs to be as accessible and enjoyable as possible for you. So I want you to like let me know, what do you think I should do with regard to the series? Another thing I'm a bit worried about is the flight. There's just so many, like, there's been so many flights that have been canceled, especially in the UK. There might be more canceled departures than arrivals. Obviously I have to depart at some point, so that still affects me. And it's like, that's the biggest investment. Like the plane ticket compared to the rest of the trip, I think it was like 50% of the trip was the plane ticket for Will and I. Like, it's so expensive because I think jet fuel has gone through the roof recently. And then you just throw that in with the uncertainty of, will my flight even be on time? Obviously, I gave us a time buffer, so it's not that big of a deal if we show up a couple hours late to our airport. But it's like, yo, there's just so much uncertainty with that, and I don't know, it makes me a bit nervous. These are not individual problems. Everyone who is traveling and who is on this plane will be experiencing the exact same thing. Whatever happens, happens, and it's just gonna come down to how well can I be flexible and how I react to what's thrown at me. Because I guarantee you there's going to be multiple things on this trip that don't go according to plan, that go wrong in my eyes, or something I'm like, oh crap, like what do I do now? And I'm going to have to think on the fly and make like a very flexible decision. So that's kind of where my head is at with this trip, just trying to be as flexible as possible and as frugal as well. But yeah, once we get out of London, I'm hoping things will get cheaper. Another thing I was wondering, another thing I was wondering is for when I'm in the Cotswolds and in the Lake District and in Bath and just all these cities, what are your thoughts on private tours? So I've seen a couple from the Cotswolds. Some of them range from like $100 a day to like $300 a person a day. So I'm not really sure if that's worth it. If anyone has gone on one of those like Cotswolds day tours, I would really appreciate you letting me know what your experience was like, so I can then make a decision based on that, because I just don't know if that's really worth it or if I should just try and see it myself. If there are any travel tips that any of you can give to me, I know some of you are big travelers. If you've traveled across the world or you've maybe just gone to one other place, that'd still be more than me. By yourself, of course. Obviously, I've traveled internationally with family, but by yourself. Just give me some tips in the comments. Like, what do you think is that one thing that you always forget, or what do you think is that one tip that would have helped you so much your first time traveling? Just something like that. Just drop it in the comments. I would appreciate any advice or whatever you can give me. It would mean a lot. But I'm glad I was able to make this video. I think it's nice to just kind of take a break from the reactions every now and then and talk to you guys about life, what's going through my head, and obviously the upcoming trip, which is in less than 2 weeks from now. So we're getting it close, and by less than 2 weeks I mean much less than 2 weeks. It's not like it's 13 days. So yeah, with that being said, I really appreciate all the support. I'm super excited for this trip, to give you guys these vlogs and this content. I hope you're gonna enjoy it, and I'm sure I'm gonna have a great time when I'm over there. That being said, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Peace.